Hi, good evening, everyone. Just wanted to finish up Halacha Zayin and Ches. Should be very short. There's not much on it, and I wanted to show you something in the Sefer book called The Laws of Kashrus. So this is officially Shiur 4b. So looking at Halacha Zayin in the Mechaber says, "Hamavashel shalil b'chalav chayav." So you're cooking an embryo. Shalil is the embryo with milk. Is chayav. The embryo is considered like basar, meat from the chicken, and you would be chayav, or from the behema. V'chein ochlo, it's also you're chayav for eating it as well. Al mavashel shilya or v'gidim atzamos v'krei kanayim v'tlapayim rakim. Let's see what each one of those are. But you go ahead and you cook. The shalil is the placenta, right, which is left over in the afterbirth of the birth. Or what is or we know is the skin. Gidim are tendons. Atzomos are bones. Ikrei karnayim are the soft spot of the meat just below the horn. There's like a soft. It's a little maybe harder than regular meat, but it's soft part of the karnayim. Of the horns, or tzalapim, which harakim, the soft part of the hooves. Okay, potter. It's not awesome. It's not not chayav. It's potter v'chein ochlim potter also, which means you're exempt from, I guess, any potter avlaser, basically like that. There's no real chatas or anything of that nature here. Chaf Beis in the Shach says in the Marachas HaShulchan, Chaf Beis Potter v'chein ochlim is Potter miu Isser Rabbanan. There's an Isser D'Rabbanan, etc. Okay, there's a note on Lamed Vav in the bottom that quotes a few different individuals. Towards the end of that note, Lamed Vav, you can see the Chachmas Adam. It says the second to last line in note 36, Lamed Vav. Omnam, however, the Chachmas Adam, the Ches Chaf Aleph, Nosheteva is B'chachmas Adam, Klal Mem, Sof Siv Vav, Kosav, Chachmas Adam about 150, 200 years ago. The Aser Gam B'Bishul Midrabanan, it's also Aser B'Bishul Rabbanan, and Biyad Yehuda says, Chol Hani Yisurim B'Achilu B'Bishul, but Banoah, they might be, he holds that they are mutters, because the Mechaber only talks about Bishul and Achila, and these are things that are not the Shalil, not the embryo, that for sure is Chayav, Aser la'achila, aser b'bishul, aser bano. But the other parts are potter. It's aser to eat, aser to cook, but you probably could sell them. Halacha Ches says, Yesh misha omer sheniz yuve de chalav. What is yuve chalav? Perush chalav hamismatzis mikifaon hagvina. What is that? So it's milk that gets extracted when you curdle the cheese. And this yuve chalva is whey. You've heard about whey powder and things of that nature. It's completely chalav. It's considered milchik completely. Whey powder or any type of whey in a food makes the entire thing milchik. So it's the extraction of when you're curdling the cheese. Okay, ain't bechlal mei chalav asmin. It's not bechlal what's called mei chalav, which would be a lesser level. And this whey is Asr min HaTorah, and it's Yuvei Dechal V'Asr min HaTorah. We'll see in the Shach in a minute. The Gemara in Chulin says, Mei Chalav Harein Kechalav. Whey for sure is Chalav. The Gemara holds that Mei Chalav is considered Chalav as well. We'll see what Mei Chalav is. The Mechaber says, Ela Mei Chalav. What is Mei Chalav? Hainu Acher Shos Magavina. After you make cheese. And you have whey, which is that which is from the milk that comes out of the curdled cheese, right? Mivashan on his UV, you cook the whey now, so it's a second level of cooking. You make the cheese, and now you're cooking the whey. V'ochel tzaf milamala, and that which rises to the top. V'lo nishar bo elamayim, right? Ba'alma, you have the cooked whey powder maybe, or whatever's whey is on top. If there's water and the water underneath, zeh nikra mei chalav. So that's what's left is the water is called mei chalav. So let's look in the Shach in Chaf Gimel. Ein b'chlal mei chalav. Ein leil simin pei aleph sif hey. Dinis yuvi dechalva. What is whey? Klomar hapasoles, the residue shenishar achrei asiyas hagvina, that is left over after you make gvina, after you make cheese. Nikra mei chalav. there you might see, says the Shach, you'll see that it's called Mei Chalav. V'ilu hamayim shenishmei ochel, but then the water left afterwards, the second level, v'tzof lamala achar bishal nesyuvi nikro mei chalav v'dinam kechalav. So the Shach says that there are two different names to this. Mei chalav really is whey. The Mechaber says no, it's not whey. And mei chalav is the second level, what the Mechaber calls mei chalav. It's like a second level. The cooked whey becomes what we call mei chalav. Okay, and their din is kechalav kiditnan mei chalav harein kechalav shenemar eretz avas chalav u'davash vein bahem mishum aver min achai. It's no isser of aver min achai if you eat them without meat, of course. You're milachik, and you could look in the Gemara on Chulin Kuf Yud Daled if you'd like. Dahainu davka lishar mile dinam kechalav. Why are they're like chalav for everything? Balinian basav chalav lo chashiv mei chalav kechalav. But for basar v'chalav, they, in terms of cooking and the isser of cooking, they are not considered, mei chalav is not considered kechalav in terms of the isser. So I don't believe he means whey. I think he probably means the mei chalav, which means, again, whey is 100% dairy, and you use whey and you cook it with meat. It's an isser of bishul of basar v'chalav, right? But mei chalav, which is once you take the whey and you cook it now in water, and whatever rises to the top, right, is considered the food stuff of the whey, and what's left there is you're extracting the liquid from the whey, and the moisture and liquid from the whey is left into water. That's called mei chalav according to the Shach, and that wouldn't be considered an isser basar v'chalav if you take that liquid residue of the cooking of the whey and you cook it with meat. It still would be also to eat, I assume, because there would be tam of the chalav in the meat that you would cook. Now that is the Mechaber and Ramos. Then I wanted to show you another second. I looked up on the laws of kashrus. Whey, the clear fluid that separates from the cheese curds during the process of making cheese, is called whey. Poskim rule that whey is considered milk and is biblically prohibited when cooked with meat. He quotes Yoredea 87:8 and there's the Pri Megadim here, etc. So I went to find it. I found it in the index. I looked at whey, but I found something else which was pretty amazing. I didn't notice this, that the Sefer has something in the back where they tell you Shulchan Aruch Yoredea. I looked up Shulchan Aruch Yoredea 87, which is Pei Zayin Ches. If you see that. And next to it, what does it say? It tells you the page 187. So you could look up the Mechaber, Ramah, Shach and Taz, right? In this, and then look up. Well, we're learning 87:8, right? And then it tells you exactly what page in this Sefer in Laws of Kashrus you can find halacha. So after 87:8, there's nothing until 87:11. So in Halacha Yud Aleph, it says in Shulchan Aruch you can find it on page 65 and 384. And in, let's say, the Shach, I'm looking up the Shach, 87:8, page 187, 87:7, page 187. So this would be a good reference. It's in the back of the Sefer, the back of Laws of Kashrus. It's called Index of Primary Sources. So you can cross-reference from what you're learning in Halacha and find it in the Sefer in here. I wish you all a great night. Hopefully we'll see each other tomorrow on Zoom.